Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. So I'm moderating the forum today. First, I want to introduce myself. My name is Inhira Maisara binti Ishaq. Before we start this forum, I want to present everyone on the panel. This is the panel 1, which is Arif, and the second panel is Ali. Today, we will talk about cultural heritage in Malaysia. As we know, in our country, there are various cultural heritage. For example, Dikir Barat, Zapin, Batik Printing, Gurindam, and so on. But today, we have invited our panel to talk about one of the cultural heritage in Malaysia, which is lion dance. Okay, panel 1. Can you tell me about the origin of lion dance?
Thank you, moderator. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arif Akmal bin Syamsul Anwar. So, talking about origin, there are two main forms of Chinese lion dance: the northern lion and the southern lion. Both forms are commonly found in China and around the world, especially in Southeast Asia. The southern lion predominates as it was spread by Chinese diaspora communities who are historically mostly southern Chinese origin. Versions of lion dance related to the Chinese lion are also found in Japan, Korea, Taiwan, and Vietnam. Beside the Chinese-based lion dance, the other form of lion dance also exists in Indonesia. For example, the barong dance and sisingaan dance in Javanese, Sundanese, and Balinese cultures. Malaysia also has their own lion dance, mainly during Chinese New Year festival.
Then, what about the history of lion dance? Can you tell us a little bit the history of lion dance, panel 1?
Okay, thank you. About the history, there has been an old tradition in China of dancers wearing masks to resemble animals and mythical beasts since previous era. And performance described in ancient texts such as Sunjin, where wild beasts and phoenix dance may have been masked dance. In Qin dynasty source, dancers performing exorcism ritual were described as wearing bearskin masks. And it was also mentioned in Han Dynasty texts that mean people performing as fish, dragon, and phoenix. However, lion is not native in China, and the lion dance therefore has been suggested to have originated outside the China from countries such as India and or Persia. By the Tang Dynasty, lion dance had become a distinctive form of cultural entertainment and has regularly performed at the imperial court. Historical accounts describe the lion dance of the five directions, which feature a colorful and large lion statue controlled by ropes. Lion dance continued to spread across northern China and developed the characteristics that are still associated with the northern style of dance today. Unlike the better known southern version, The northern dance features semi-realistic shaggy hairy lion costume and often evoke a pair of lions.
Okay, panel 2. When is this lion dance performed?
Thank you, Masara, to being a moderator. So I'm as a panel two. We'll talking about the when the is the lioness performance. It is performed during the Chinese New Year and other Chinese festival. It can also be seen at the opening of the new business, wedding, and welcoming special guests according to Chinese tradition. This is how they think this lioness will brings a good luck when the practice it for every important possession. So that's all, moderator.
Okay, see now, cultural heritage has existed for a long time. Why do you think that is cultural heritage is still important or relevant to younger generation? Panel 2, can you tell us about this?
Okay, next, why lioness is important or relevant to younger generation? Because if they who are not develop the lioness, who else want to develop it, right? This instance makes this lioness outdated and ignored by the younger generation. Second, for my opinion, why I say lioness is still important or relevant. This lion's dance is commonly performed during the New Year's to bring good luck and drive away evil spirit. And lion dance may be accompanied by flute and drum musician. It is also performed at other festival and celebration. It comes of this performance, then the lion dance may bite people on the head to bring good luck. This a little information about lion dance. So that's how I say this lion dance is still important or relevant to younger generation. Moderator.
Okay, today, young generation are less interested in cultural heritage. How can we cultivate the interest of younger generation to preserve this cultural heritage? What are the measures that can be taken? Panel 1, can you tell us?
Thank you, moderator. The way to make lion dance a favorite activity for younger generation is to include elements of lion dance in show or movie for public viewing. Like our fellow Asian country like South Korea, they already succeeded in doing this, where a drama series of theirs has become popular around the world by adapting their own traditional game with a good storyline. In fact, the mass media is the main channel to shape thoughts and provide exposure to our kids. Leaders should use their power to plan programs and shows that have elements of community, tradition, and culture, with the addition of creativity and artistry possessed by the artists of the homeland. It will able to publish meaningful content and leave the big impact, not just for the younger generation, but also for the public. Strictly speaking, lioness can be popularized if they are giving space in mainstream like kid shows and movies. One more idea in mind is the way to attract interest this nation heritage is to adapt traditional dance with the latest technology. For example, the game Beyblade, which is the favorite among children because of watching popular animation from Japan, come from their traditional games called Beguma. This can be an example to our traditional dance to empowering their respective traditional dance. For example, lion dance can be modernized by producing them as children's dance and make it easily to commercialize it material. This move will not destroy the original dance, but instead more people will know and interest in this lion dance. Adapting traditional dance will with the latest technology can attract interest for younger generation. Thank you.
Then, what the impact of this cultural heritage to the economy and the tourism sector in our country? Panel 2, can you explain?
Uh, for the impact of this economic and tourism sector, culture heritage will brings an impact of to the economy and to the tourism sector in our country. Most of our culture and heritage tourism usually visit cultural heritage attraction such as the dance culture like a lion dance in Malaysia. This will make the traveler say the trip are memorable than conventional today. Trip science they allow to them to learn something new. Other than that, culture heritage tourism will often extend there to stay more longer because they want to learn more about heritage like likeness more detail. For the economy, this culture heritage will impact to the economy too, as they tend to be the hiker focus destination and polymaker. We have a focus on the economy benefit first. So the economy benefit of a culture and heritage tourism to our country is inject new money into the economy, boosting business and tax revenues. Second, creates a new jobs, business and enable them to expand. And the last one is a help encourage the develop and maintenance of a new community and monetize. So, this is impact will make the economy in our country to more growing. So, that's all, moderator.
Ali, this cultural heritage can be practiced by future generations. We need to appreciate and inherit this cultural heritage because it is a unique tradition that is not found in other races. All the culture found in Malaysian society, whether in terms of art, music, custom, belief, language, and so on, must be maintained for the next generation so that the new generation also knows the culture that has been practiced by their ancestors. Therefore, the role of all parties is essential so that all the effort that will be made will yield profitable and beneficial results for all parties. In conclusion, this lion dance is one of the cultural heritage of our country. It is a dance from the Chinese nation that we need to know. This lion dance is also a unique dance because for me it is quite difficult to dance wearing a lion costume and standing on the bar. We also need to know a little about the heritage of other cultures so that we can respect and recognize other cultures. That's all. Thank you.